It's always a dream of many Filipinos to migrate to Canada, New Zealand, and Australia. For some, it's difficult to realize, but for the Visa Center, they find it fast and easy. Their successful clients can vouch for their services.
Kung gusto niyo pong magpa-assess going to Canada or Australia, punta lang po kayo sa Visa Center and we guarantee na legit po sila and tutulungan po nila kayo.
Mga friends ko na gustong mag-apply, nire-recommend ko ang Visa Center. In-encourage ko kayo lahat, dito na kayo magpa-assess. Talagang matutupad lahat ng pangarap niyo dito.
Yung the Visa Center, in-introduce sa amin ng ninang namin at saka ng anak niya. So kaya nalaman namin yung pwede palang mag-student dito sa Canada.
Why the Visa Center? The founder has more than 20 years of hands-on experience in processing different visa applications for Canada and Australia. It has licensed immigration consultants for both Canada and Australia and are members of Immigration Consultants of Canada Regulatory Council and Australia's Migration Agent Registration Authority. The Visa Center can make your dreams a reality. It has flexible payment schemes, transferable applications, no contract expirations, free consultation services, and has many branches to serve you. So when you're thinking of migrating to Canada, New Zealand, and Australia, let the experts do it for you. Call the Visa Center.
Gusto niyo bang magtrabaho, mag-aral, o dalhin ang inyong pamilya sa Canada o Australia? The Visa Center has more than 20 years of expertise when it comes to visa processing. They have branches in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and here in the Philippines. So what are you waiting for? Call the Visa Center now.
Here are some of the amazing benefits of becoming an international student in Canada. Apart from having an internationally recognized qualification, you can work part-time during your study and full-time during semester breaks. Your partner can work unlimited hours as a holder of permanent work permit during your study. Apply for postgraduate work permit after your study and stay in Canada with your family. You may include kids in your application and they can study for free in public schools. As an international student, you gain extra points for your permanent residence application. You and your partner may qualify for permanent residence after only 1 year of full-time work experience. Enjoy the fantastic climate and quality of life in Canada. Know if you are qualified today. The Visa Center, shaping a better future.
Okay, so hello guys, good afternoon to everyone, sa lahat ng mga viewers natin dito sa Pilipinas at syempre sa lahat ng mga viewers natin from Middle East. Good morning! Alam natin no, it's still 11 in the morning in United Arab Emirates. So welcome to the Visa Center Live, and today we will be discussing more about becoming an international student in Canada. Everybody wants to be in Canada, and you know, the fastest way to enter Canada is via study permit. So we're very lucky guys because today we have one special guest. Okay, she will be sharing, of course, all the programs available from their school. I'm sure that some of our regular viewers are already aware. They already recognize this school, but we will find out what are some new things that she can maybe add later on. Maybe there are some changes or like a promotion or scholarship or a new program or anything good news about this school, okay? So sa lahat ng mga viewers po natin, guys, if you have questions and clarifications, we have the Visa Center Live so that we can entertain some of your questions. And this is also good for everyone. If you know a friend or a family member who are really planning to go to Canada, better guys, you have to share our Facebook Live now and tag them, okay? So that they can watch it. So if you are in the Philippines, this is just actually just 3 p.m. So those who are still enjoying their day off, for sure they will have a chance na to really enjoy the information that we're going to share today. Kaya yan, Yeah, thank you so much to everyone. Please, guys, don't mention if from which country you are watching right now, because I'm going to read some of our commenter. So we have here one commenter from Zimox. So he is actually, or she's actually asking if how can she study in Canada. So stand by, ma'am. Our special guest is really ready, okay, to share more of the information that you need later on. And but for our viewers, and guys, double check po, no, we still have our ongoing promotion and that you can actually enjoy. We will going to confirm that from Aldrin if the 30% discount is still available. If it is still available, then it means you can still enjoy that, all right? So we have your viewer from Riyadh City, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So to all of our viewers, yan, sa mga kababayan natin dyan, na mga sisibag na mga OFW sa Saudi Arabia, napakadami nyo dyan, okay? And if you wanted to move from Saudi Arabia to Canada, then you have to watch this Facebook Live, okay? Kasi guys, maybe you are not yet aware, everybody are looking for job in Canada, of course. Who doesn't want to work in Canada, right? So you have to pay for a lot of things, and then you go to Canada and then work. But unfortunately, as a work visa alone, after you finish your contract, you have no choice, but you have to go back home. Okay, but with the one we're offering right now, imagine guys, you're going to study there. We will double check with Miss Krati later on, our special guest, if how many days you just need to go to school. And then the rest of the day of the week, guys, you are allowed to work, okay, 20 hours per week. So you gain experience, you have a job. At the same time, the best part is you have that diploma from Canada, okay? So again, to our viewers, please guys, help us to share our Facebook Live so that we will have more audience, okay, that we're going to learn something today, especially if they're planning to go to Canada or even they wanted to bring their family, because one of the greatest benefits of an international student in Canada, especially those who has family, okay? Number one, your kids will get free education, right? Second, if you have a partner or a spouse, they are allowed to work full-time. So these two are just some of the benefits of if you become an international student. Okay, all right, so I think we have enough time already. So I think I'm going to introduce our special guest today. She's very ready. Thank you so much for your time joining us today. So she's the Manager of Agent Relation from Crandall University in Canada. So let's welcome Miss Krati. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hi guys, how are you? Good to see you again. And
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward for more and more questions to be answered. And congratulations that we are open for fall intake now, 23. And I'm excited to accept the world across applications from anywhere students are looking for, because I saw the comments, they are coming from Saudi and from another places. I'm excited to address all of their queries and worries. Thank you so much, the Visa Center, inviting me once again. And this is my complete pleasure. Thank you guys.
Of course, in behalf of the Visa Center, thank you so much for always giving us time to be with our audience online. Most of our viewers are from Middle East and the rest of Asia. So there's a lot of Filipino who are really planning to move from one country to another. But then, like I mentioned earlier, if they are going to transfer to Canada, then why not? Because most of my relatives and other friends who are in Manitoba and in British Columbia, Vancouver, even in, what is that? Somewhere in Alberta, they're really happy. Yeah, they're really happy that they are in Canada, guys. So this is another platform for all of you to understand what are the programs that Crandall University in Canada is offering, what are the
And
students.
you guys know the latest information about the IRCC, that there is no more restriction for the part-time work also for the international students. They can work more than 20 hours a week. So
Really?
yeah.
Whoa.
So there's
So
not any restrictions. Student can learn and earn and explore more and more in Canada. So
wow, that's good news. I mean, hello guys. Again, that's good news from Miss Krati. So you're not just going to work 20 hours per week. That's
more
good
than that.
news. Thank
Yes,
you.
yes. They are actually having a shortage of manpower labor, so they are looking for more international talents. And it's good opportunity for each and every whosoever is listening to me right now, that this is the right point to hit the board, because this is the point where the government is looking forward for you, right? You also looking
Correct.
for the Canada country to go settle, study, job, but the same time that government's also looking for the same. So I think that will be good for your visa success rate. That will be good for your good hike in your career opportunities, and plethora of job options are waiting for you guys.
Yes, and of course, not only just enjoying the 20 hours per week, but now you can enjoy up to 40 hours per week. So it means this is the best investment, guys. Okay, I understand. Maybe some
So
more
please visit the CIC website, guys, before confirming, because this is the latest news. You have to check it. Don't believe on me, but this is the something we got the new information, and I am excited to address the students whosoever is having those kind of queries and worries related to the part-time work. Because most of the student, they go and they have a second question, that where is your university located, and how can I do my part-time, when can I start my part-time. So student can start the part-time work through our university within a day 3. Third day they can start their part-time. They just get it done, their health card insurance,
Yeah.
they can just get it done, their social insurance number, and the floor is there to fire on.
Oh, that's
And
very good.
we will assist them also for the on campus and off campus job assistance as well.
Okay, so this is actually good news for our viewers, guys. We understand the reason why you're going to go to Canada and study in Crandall University, of course, for you to get that degree or that diploma. Okay, but at the same time, we understand it is really better that you are studying at the same time you are earning as part-timer. But we will know more of the information from Crandall University. We're going to give our floor, our time, our screen to Miss Krati to prepare her. Oh, I think your presentation is already ready. So Miss Krati, I'm giving to you the floor. And to our viewers, guys, if you have questions, feel free to write in our comment section, because me and Miss Krati will give you answers, okay? Any question, any clarifications, whatever you think that you need an answer from Crandall University, then we will give you time after the presentation. So now, Miss Krati, I'll give you the floor.
Thank you so much, guys. Again, I'm so blessed for coming here, inviting me by the Visa Center. And here is the day, here is the time we can talk about not just the Canada, related to the opportunities, and how Crandall University will play a very vital role in your education, career, and the future explorations. If you guys are looking for settling options, definitely Canada is known for the PR friendly country, and we will talk about everything and anything after completing my presentation, and then afterward we can have a FAQ session with you. So I request, please mute your mic, everybody, and we can start the session. And this is Crandall University picture. So this is the amenities we have it. 200 acres land we have it total for the campus, and we have it's a secular university, but based on the Christian thoughts. So we have two different buildings. One is completely biblical, and one is completely for the BA, BSc, management, business, and with their labs and computers. So me and my team is dedicatedly working for the international applications, and we provide the offer letter within 24 hours. So that's the news, that we provide the offer letters within 24 hours. You guys need to submit your documents for the assessments to the Visa Center team, and the Visa Center team will send it to us for the assessment. And if you are qualifying as per the university admission standards and the criteria, we will accept you within 24 hours, and you will get the confirmation on email. So that's something is our USP, that we respond so quick. Talking about why Canada, why Moncton, why Crandall, what's the Crandall ethos, what's the admissions protocol, and then we can have a FAQ session with you. So Canada, as per my understanding, is a global reputation for quality, but not just quality, but per capita income per hour wages is good. The medical facilities are better, air quality is better, and if you talk about the different amenities with different job options are there, and that's how they are maintaining the most strongest post-secondary system in the world. So Canadian degrees are recognized worldwide, and comparatively, it is very budgeted and competitive fee structure. We do have it. If you compare it through UK, USA, and New Zealand and Australia. So, and within Canada, and I especially talk about the Crandall University, our master's programs, including the textbooks and the medical insurances covering in it. So there will be no any surprise cost once the student reaches on campus. So we designed in a way that any Asian or international student can definitely look for an option, and they can settle in a way that they can go for further studies, their educations, their quality evaluations, and of course they can look for their more and more good job options into the Canada job market. So that's our motive, to plan for it according to the students and as per their budget. So we really have a competitive fee structure, tuition fees as of now. Overall, Canada is safe and friendly country. If you compare other part of the globe, we are the 10th largest economy in the world. So based on their GDP, we are the 10th largest, and meaning that stronger and the larger economy gives you the great wings of opportunities, give you the more and more variety of culture, variety of programs, and variety of different positions in the job placements. So if we can talk about the geographical figure, we are right above New York City and near Quebec, and New Brunswick, where this university is located, it is into the Atlantic Canada, and it is established as in 2019-2020 as an industrial province. So any big company, you name it, and you will seeing the offices are there, and that's how, because it's an industry province, because we have a floating crowd, and that's how we have a first bilingual province announced by the local government. So English is everywhere. That's our international language, and there's no any extra burden or need to be certified in any other foreign language, French or anything. So English is okay if the student is completing their IELTS, their TOEFL, their PTE, and we are okay to accept that. So more I would like to pinpointing here about the Nova Scotia, Prince Edward, and Newfoundland. There are again Atlantic provinces, and good colleges are there, but the student need to relocate it for their job perspectives, right? They don't have the jobs, they don't have the industries over there, where New Brunswick come up as an industrial province. So student no need to relocate it, don't need to look for any other place to adjust with. If they have completed their degree over there, they will get the job, they will get the internship, and they will get the sustainability within the New Brunswick. And that's the another USP here I'm talking about. So a very arm embracing and the welcoming thought we have received it, and the statement we have received it from the government of Canada, that New Brunswickers have in their DNA a warm welcoming spirit and the understanding of the power of immigration to enhance the local community's economy and culture. So giving you equal chance, right, at par chance for any education opportunities and any kind of a culture. Why? Because they are empowering their own local communities and culture by this way, and economy by this way. And this is the imbibed into the citizenry's mind by the government, that if the international talent comes, we have to give them equal opportunities. And that's something really wow. I don't see in the history that any of the government will say this to their citizens like this for any foreign citizen. So this is something we have to embrace it, and this is something we have to look forward it, and that's why Canada is #1 choice for all the immigrants. So the total population in Moncton. So what is Moncton? Where we are located. The city name is Moncton, and the province name is New Brunswick in Canada, Atlantic Canada. It is located in eastern coastal area. The population is 200,000 as per the 2020 census. The population is still low, and you see the gradually the profits, the industries, the setups of the business centers are growing and growing each and every day, and they are looking for manpower. And that's how we recently received the latest update from IRCC. Please visit the CIC website, IRCC website, to check this up. All the international students are no more restricted to work only till 20 hours a week. They can go beyond that. So check it out, this information, through CIC and IRCC website to reconfirm it. We have the multi-cuisine restaurants. Why? Because we have the multi-societies over there. We have one group from Philippines, we have one group from Vietnam, we have one group from India, we have one group from Middle East, we have one group from Mexico, USA, Malaysia, Singapore, Pakistan, Bhutan, Nepal, Bangladesh. So that we have the diversity. So you will see this on campus and off campus both ways. And that's how you will become a global employee after a certain period of time, by getting daily, a new thing, a new values, new different learning from different people. They are coming from around the world. And that's the beautiful thing, I guess. Best place to live in Atlantic Canada. Reason: because the cost of living is budgeted and fees is budgeted, and the jobs are 100% right now. Moncton is the largest city in the province, so you can consider Moncton as a cosmopolitan city in anywhere if you can compare it. And you will see the big business houses, big setups over there, and jobs are immense. And the part-time job availability also, you will see it so easily, and where we are located. So we are near to the downtown, 15 to 20 minutes walk from the downtown. So that's the good part for the students who are looking for, part-time work opportunities off campus as well. So weather conditions is always favorable in the Atlantic Canada. We have all 4 seasons: spring, summer, fall, and winter. And you know that Canada is the coldest country, but in Atlantic Canada's, we only have -2 to -4 maximum, and the snow period is also shorter, only 3 to 4 months. So December to April, that's it. So Crandall has a small class size to give you personalized attention, to give you one-on-one session, to give you the doubt clearing classes. So whenever you feel like that I'm hesitant, I have so many friends in the class, and how I can clear my doubts, how I can speak up. If you are feeling, and if you are coming from that kind of a personality trait, you should pick Crandall, because only 20 to 25 students in one class, and you will be having one-on-one session and discussion with your faculty members. So that's how you will groom yourself. You can brush up your knowledge day by day towards the international domain. We are the one of the university in entire Canada who's having Oxford University Exchange Partnership for the BA in English Literature. So +2 students who are looking for BA in English Literature, and they wanted to experience Oxford also in their 6th semester, they can definitely experience Oxford London. And those who went in, still they have that flavor, and still they are in touch with the Oxford faculty members and alumni group. We have the undergrads and master's program for all the international students. For female and male category, we have soccer, volleyball, basketball, cross country, boxing, and cricket. And using that, we have all the courts and the amenities on campus. We have really modern building, and the cafeteria, and the basketball court, and we have all the boxing rings on campus. So this is something you should come and see, and it's completely vibrating. This is the walkthrough, guys. Enjoy the video. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough video and you understood that how much versatile we are. And we just don't focus the education, but also we focus the students' overall grooming, their personality development, their entrepreneurship qualities, their leadership qualities, and how they can become a global employee along with their excellencing of their studies with us. So we already talked about the quality education, what we provide, small class size we provide, and we have all the proper program lengths along with the stay back options in Canada. And after that, definitely they can explore the PNP option. They can look for the PR possibilities. Please visit the CIC website, www.cic.gc.ca website for more information, for latest information regarding the immigration regulations and the updates. So let's talk about the Crandall programs. +2 students can go for the BBA, BA, BSc and Bachelor of Theology for 4 years program, 4 years bachelor's and 3 years work permit. They need to have 60%, 60, that is first class in their +2 and 6.5 overall in their IELTS academic, not less than 6.0 in each band, reading, listening, writing and speaking. We have Bachelor of Education also for elementary and secondary level. For 23, it's not available, so let's not talk about it. But if in future, if you have it, please connect to the Visa Center and I will try to assist you as soon as possible. Next programs, we have it Master category. So Masters of Organizational Management. Again, any background student, any 3 years, 4 years, bachelor's, any open schooling, distance learning, career gap, study gap, age criterias. We don't have any age barriers. So any age student can go and apply for our all the programs, especially our masters. And if they have 60% in their any bachelor's and they wanted to coming from the managerial or non-managerial, coming from commerce side or non-commerce side, we can accept them. And any work experience will be count for applying Masters of Organizational Management because that's mandatory. Students who have 60% in their any background in their bachelor's and any work experience more than 2 to 3 years, we can accept you. We need 2 letters of recommendations from their ex-employer along with their academic documents to accept them. Next program, we have it Masters of Management. So again, we need 60%. So you see, we need basic 60% for +2 for any bachelor's for attempting a bachelor's and master's with Crandall. And we need 6.5 IELTS, not less than 6.0 in each band for bachelor's and all the masters. So this is the 2-year program. Again, accepted by the university. If the student is coming from any background, we can accept it. And 2 years program with 3 years work permit. And the last semester, the 4th semester will be for applied projects. So that will be a paid internship, which will be arranged and organized by the university. So student don't need to worry about it. We will take care of that worry as well. And those students are fresher. Those students are looking for internship. Those students are looking for 3 years stay back, can go for Masters of Management, right? But mandatory, we need Masters of Organizational Management. Mandatory, we need 2 letters of recommendations from the ex-employer, where the Masters of Management, we don't need any previous work experience required, mandatory. You can or you can be submitted. With or without, we can accept it. So these are the majors and minors. For BA, we have English, History, Psychology, Sociology, Biblical Study, and Kinesiology, and Communication Arts and Theatre. We have it. This is the Performing Arts in Canada. We have the Satellite Theatre also in Alberta. For BBA, we have Accounting, Economics, Finance, Marketing, and Management in majors. We have BSc in Biology only. So those students who are looking for health and environmental science career opportunity, they can definitely look for BSc Bio with us. We have Bachelor of Education for elementary and secondary levels. We already talked about it. If you have those profiles, we can discuss after this call. And for Bachelor of Education, we need 70% academic and 7.5 overall IELTS academic. So the admissions criteria in high here. Bachelor and Master of Theology who wants to go for the biblical studies and ministry and Christian thoughts can go for it. We have Bachelor of Technical Education also. So if the student is onshore and they are looking for any +2 program, we can provide you this bachelor's. Masters of Organizational Management has 3 semesters. So in 12 months, in 1 year means the student will complete 3 semesters. There will be no break in between. It will be a break-free year for the students, and the classes will be twice in a week. But we condense 2-year program into 1 year to maintain the credit hours, to maintain the credit points. Okay. And these are the course content we needed. We need 2 letter of recommendations from the ex-employer, mandatory, along with their student documentations. Masters of Management, we require 36 credit hour, and it's a 4 semester. 4 semester means 2 years, 3 semesters on campus with the part-time job availability options on campus and off campus, and the last semester will be for the applied project. That is the internship, and we will provide the students. We have the dedicated team for that, to have them connected to the industries for their internships. Crandall charges, as I mentioned you, we have the wages for volleyball, basketball, cross country, cricket, boxing. So we have females and male both category. And these are the costs to program. Approximately, you see, we have 17,900 per year cost to any of the program. Masters of Management 1 year cost, undergrads programs. Only the Masters of Organizational Management, we have 24,950 CAD yearly, including the textbooks and medical insurance. Medical insurance covers your eye, dental, and your health benefits. We have international student service at Crandall. We have free airport pickup. We have orientation and information session. We have general assistance to the students. We have student success and peer coaches on campus for the tutoring services. Job assistance, we have it on campus. We have cultural celebration, you might have seen in the walkthrough video. We have these many groups to support the campus life. We have student association for on-campus and off-campus job assistance, student society for accommodation, sports club, ambassador group, library, cafeteria, gym. We have it, all the amenities on campus. So apart from IELTS, we accept TOEFL, KEL, MILAB, and PT academics. These are the scorecards. Please look into this. So as I told you, we provide the offer letter within 24 hours. Intake, we have 3 intakes yearly, Jan, May, and September. Right now, we are open for September 23. For all the bachelors and masters, this is we have global scholarship for Christian student because it's based on the Christian thoughts. So we have the scholarship for only Christian students who are looking for bachelor's program, BA, BBA, BSc, and Bachelor of Theology. We will provide them up to 40,000 scholarship for the program. This is something you should promote it. You should go for it to your colleagues, to your friends, if they are coming from Christian background. So application fees, we have it 100 CAD if you need to submit the VAS along with it. And if you don't have VAS, then we will provide all the documents to be validated by our team, and we will have give you the information that your application fees need to be submitted 500 CAD. So VAS is not mandatory, but if you have it, you can submit along with the documents. And if you don't have it, we will assess it. So we have these many industry partners. Recently, they all got recruited, and so far we have a 98 to 99% good ratio of the job successful placement ratio. We have it 99 to 98. This is the end of my presentation. They all are posing with the Dean of International Academic Panel. They all are recruited, happily selected from those companies. And many of them, looking for their settling. This is the latest group, latest cohort we did this passed on. And this is my end of the presentation, guys. Over to you for any question or session if you have it.
Okay, we will have Aldrin later on the second part of our Facebook Live. Sorry for that. Okay, so I'm sure everybody are really happy with all the information that you shared, because as I can see based on our comments, most of the time we receive a lot of questions, but maybe they have like question in mind. Suddenly you actually answered their questions with
I
your
can
next.
read and I can answer, no problem. The last question was, does Crandall University offer the engineering related courses? No, we only have majorly focused on the business and masters, the business and the management. Why? Because there is an industrial province and we have the industries and the textile industries, mobile manufacturing industries, banking industries, sales and marketing, insurance, HR, finance. We have so many industries. We have fashion industry at a booming. So we are looking for lots of students who are coming, who are graduated from any business and management related programs. So engineering, we don't have it. Doctors, we don't consider it. The Asia level, doctor's degree, Canadians don't accept it. If you have a +2, if you are a +2 and you are completing your bachelor's over there, doctors, and then you can go for their masters, they won't accept you here masters to there. You have to start from the scratch. So our program is those students are really intense to look for their settling options, where we can give you those intense program and the accelerated version of the programs where they can look for the quick settlement, fast track methods where they can study, work and stay.
Okay, thank you so much for this. You have a lot of really programs available for everyone, especially those industries who are more Filipinos are really into. But I saw you have programs that has 4 years, and then you have 2 years courses, and then one
and
year.
You have 1 year also.
Yeah. So everyone, actually, especially most of our viewers now, are always after the graduation, they can have the PGWP to enjoy. So can you say, Ms. Krati, if most of your programs are eligible for PGWP later on?
All the programs are, easily access to the PGWP because we have the DLI. The university, the Crandall has a status as a university. So we are taking care of all the norms and the, standards to be followed. We are following it. And that's how we maintain the 100% visa success rate. So far, so good. And the good job placement success ratio. As I just mentioned we all are traumatized since 3 years with this pandemic. But none of the students of ours came and, they have a complaint from us regarding the recruitments. They all got placed. So that's why I'm confident, because we all are seen a bad time. We were sitting at homes, and it was a big hard time for everybody in this Corona time. But our students, those who went in, those who were taking the online and offline classes, and that time also we had a 0% cases over there. And we ran our on-campus classes just to, guys. So we have the success stories.
Well, actually, that's very good news for everyone, guys, especially those who are still watching right now. If you just tuned in, again, if you wanted to watch the presentation of Ms. Krati, just wait for our Facebook Live to end, okay? Then you can actually rewatch it later for you to see how what are the programs available in Crandall, and what else are some of the school activities that you can actually enjoy while you are studying there. Now, just a clarification to this, because we knew that if you are studying in Canada for 2 years course, they will give you another 3 years because of PGWP. So that's like total of 5 years of stay inside Canada. So how about those courses you're offering with 4 years course? So how many years is given for PGWP, if ever?
4 years program will give you 3 years work permit, and 2 years program will give you 3 years work permit. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that's good news, guys. Okay, so guys, everyone, especially those who are watching right now, especially if you have family with you and you're planning to bring them there, so it means that you're going to study it for years, and then you have 3 years more for your PGWP. For sure, your husband or your spouse or your partner will have that enough job experience inside the country that can actually help them with their permanent residency application. Correct? So this is good news from Crandall University. And another question, I think, although maybe I wasn't just that focused on the presentation earlier, but Ms. Krati, how about for the accommodation of our international student? What
We
are the
have
support?
on-campus and off-campus both ways. We have on-campus and off-campus both ways, and we assist the students even before departuring their country. So if the visa center will invite me to Philippine office or Dubai office, and they have 10 students, right? We will come there for the pre-orientation session, and we will assist them for their all the checklists to be done or not. Are they ready for the immigration? Are their travel is secured or not? Are they looking for any on-campus and off-campus accommodations? Are they looking for any Canadian SIM? And most of them, they're gonna fly with me or with my colleague, because we have. Yes. So that's how we treat them, because Crandall is, really touch their basics. That personalized attention is really important. And that's how we are giving them to each and every student, because it's not it's their joyride, but because they are going for their with the motivation. They are going for their some target to achieve, and they are putting their hard efforts, money, and the time value. So that's we understand, and we gradually support them from the day one to their enrollment, and till then they started their classes. And any student, that's how any student coming from any background related to the business or non-business can go for our bachelor's and master's program. And also any age, like 50, somebody asked me that does 51 years old accepted for this program? Yes, it is accepted. Why I'm saying, because right now on campus we have a maximum age limit of these students is 55 to 56. So you are quite young. 51 is not a bad number, and you can still join campus.
Okay, this is very good, guys. I know some of our viewers before, when they say like studying to Canada, we always mention that the age doesn't really matter when it comes to education. And then we keep on saying that don't worry, the Visa Center is here to help you guys justify your purpose of studying in Canada even at that age, okay? So you're saying, Ms. Krati, that even those who are like at 50s, they still have the opportunity to study in Canada, correct?
Yes. What they can do, they can go for the 1-year master's program. They don't want to go for 2 years. They can choose 1-year master's, and 1-year master's they can get 2 years degree. And the next year they can go for their work, and same time they can apply for their PR possibilities under the PNP. And also we have the CIC website. You can check it out. We have the CIC immigrant officers. They visit our campus twice to thrice in a year. So you can talk about that on campus. You don't need to go
that's nice. Oh, perfect. Okay, before I'm going to read next questions from our commenters, let's go back to this IELTS. Okay, I understand that most of your courses are really interesting, especially for Filipinos, because you mentioned there about education and other programs that you're offering. But you mentioned that it is required for an IELTS, right? So first question: do you have a program that doesn't require IELTS for Filipino?
We need IELTS.
Okay, so IELTS, it really depends. The score will depend on the course they're going to take, correct? Because sometimes you need like...
So for +2 and masters, we have the one category that is 6.5 overall, not less than 6.0 in each band.
Okay,
and 60%
all right. Thank you so much.
in their bachelors for masters going for, and 60% in their +2 if they are going for their bachelors with us.
Okay, another interesting fact about your presentation earlier, because I saw a big number of Canadian dollar there when you mentioned about scholarship. Okay, can you give us a little information again, especially those who just tuned in right now? How can they go to avail that? Or how can they qualify for that scholarship that you're offering?
So if you have from Philippines or from any from Dubai or any part of the world, if you have the Christian students, they need 2 pastoral references from their churches along with their academic documents. to go and apply for the bachelor's, BA, BBA, BSc, and Bachelor of Theology to avail that scholarship up to 40,000. So 1 year bachelor's cost.
$40,000.
1 year bachelor's cost will be 17,900. If you minus 11,000, so you see only 6 to 7,000 yearly the student need to pay, and that is comes around the INR. If I talk about, it's 5 to 7 lakh. That's it.
Okay, guys. So again, if to our viewers, if you wanted to avail our free assessment and consultation, because we need to check your profile, if how fit you are to become an international student of Crandall University, feel free to contact us. Our contact details is in our ticker below. We have there our WhatsApp number and also our email address. Just tell us when is the date that you are available and what time you are available to give us maybe 30 minutes to 45 minutes of assessment. Because, don't guys, all of you, because Miss Krati promised earlier that if you become an international student of Crandall University, she will be the one taking care of you there if you arrive in Canada. Okay? So that's actually very good support from our school partner. So now, Miss Krati, now let's talk about this money, because good thing about the scholarship, if they become qualified for that. But then, those who are really interested now, okay, to start their application, to enroll in Crandall University, how much is the, maybe those who cannot pay for the full tuition fee, how much is the minimum requirement for the tuition payment that you require?
So once they submit their documents to you, there's no upfront fees need to be submitted. You just need to share those documents to us for the assessment. Once you receive the conditional letter, the initial acknowledgement by us that you been accepted, your documents been verified and you been accepted, then the next step, you need to pay the application fees, 100 CAD with 𝑭𝑰𝑺 if you have the 𝑭𝑰𝑺 already. And then along with that, after this, we will provide you the final letter of acceptance. After receiving the final letter of acceptance, you guys, the visa center counselors, are ready to file their study permit by paying 1 year advance fees to the college. Why 1 year? Because you are coming under the SDS, and that is the university requirement as well as the embassy requirement to pay 1 year upfront fees.
So that budget, Miss Krati, sorry, is that applicable to all like 2 years or 4 years course?
Everybody. If you are going to apply the visa under the SDS, you have to submit your 1 year advance fees, and that's the university requirement as well to hold your seat, to secure your seat, right?
Yes. Okay. So guys, again, so at least this is very clear. All you need to do is just to pay for the 1 year of your tuition fee. Okay. So to know more about the details about that, because they're offering different programs. So the prices or the tuition fees varies depending on the course that you're going to choose. So again, that's why we're offering our free assessment. Is it the same or definitely it's different, right, Ms. Krati?
It is approximately 17,900 CAD yearly. So it is quite affordable for our Asian students.
It is 17,000 for Canada school. Yeah,
only. Yeah, if you compare this fees to the Toronto and Vancouver, or
it's like around 25,000 Canadian dollars.
And then they will say that we will provide you the 10,000 scholarship. So that we won't do it.
Okay,
we have one simple price with no extra remunerations. And yes, students need to study, and we will give them all assistance on campus, off campus, related to their academic, their cultural, their non-cultural, everything. We support them for their living, everything.
We have a very good question here before I'm going to read the first questions from Rest. Where is Crandall located? Because I'm sure some of our viewers, Ms. Krati, will going to think that they wanted to be in a location, one location in Canada that can later on help them with their pathway to permanent residency. Because there are some like EIP, pathway to become a permanent residency. So how about your location? How your location is going to help them with their permanent residency application later on?
We are at New Brunswick, Atlantic Canada, the eastern coastal area of Canada, and we are right above New York City and near Quebec. So it's a 1 hour, 50 minutes flight from Montreal and 2 hour flight from Toronto. That's how you can understand.
Okay. All right. Next question we have here from Ross. Can I take graduate program even if I did not graduate from a business-related course?
Yes, any background student, as I mentioned you in my presentation, can be accepted. It's not compulsory that you have to complete or you have to come from the managerial background. Managerial, non-managerial, because we are providing all programs in the advanced category. So advanced category means very intense, and any student can be accepted by anywhere, by any background.
Very good.
That's how we maintain it.
All right, that's good. Okay, here another one from Wala Nang Tiwala. You know what's Wala Nang Tiwala in English? She doesn't trust anymore. It's a funny name. Anyway, the question is how to apply for for the working permit. I'm a rigger, completely 5 years of experience. I think this is for Aldrin later on. So Wala Nang Tiwala, stand by, okay? Aldrin, we're going to help you with that because I think...
So once you complete your graduation with us, then we will assist you for that. You can get the assistance from campus or from the visa center, no problem at all. But
Okay,
first, you guys need to share your IELTS. You need to share your latest education percentage with us to assist you. And I am not limited to this FB live show only. If you need me anytime, anywhere, I can also come on the board along with the visa center team, and I would like to assist you personally, guys.
Okay, thank you so much. Then here from Rose, how about the students cannot pay that amount of money? I think she's asking about maybe about the tuition.
Yeah, so how they can pay? They have to pay upfront 1 year fees, and they have to pay through online. That is paymytuition.com. This is the online fastest, easiest way to make your payments. And in case if the refund takes place, it will take only 4 to 6 weeks to get back to your money. So that's the easier way. We don't accept the bank transfers.
Okay, just a question. This is especially for Crandall University. For example, they already paid for the 1 year tuition fee, and then they waited for the visa to be applied. And then, unfortunately, in just bad situation, they got a rejection. So they will still get the tuition fee.
100% tuition fees refund.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's a reply. Fast reply, Ms. Krati. Thank you. Okay, here's another one from Chris Kapati. Is it okay for a 50-year-old to get a 1 year program and get PR with family? I think the answer is yes.
Yes,
Because
he
we
can
said yes
go
for
for
our
our program. He can go for our program. 1 year he can study, and then he can apply for. You have to visit the CIC website also, and then you can. The visa center can assist on that question, I think.
Okay, listen, Chris. Yeah, if Mr. Chris is watching, I think you know what we're doing during our pre-assessment, our assessment and consultation is we are going to check if your profile is already qualified for a permanent residency. Okay, but because if you are, then you can actually apply directly for permanent residency in Canada. But if not, then if studying in Canada, especially in Crandall University, can help you to get more points. Then if 1 year of experience, of 1 year of studying in Canada can get you the 67 points, then maybe you can just get 1 year. But we also recommend to have at least 2 years course or more, so that you will get enough number of years of job experience or work experience inside the country. So Sir Chris, please do contact us. All right, especially for your qualification for permanent residency. Okay, one last question, Ms. Krati. I'm sure everybody are already happy with your presentation, but the question now is just the intake. When will be the next available intake for them to be in Canada faster?
September 23, as I told you in my presentation, we are all open for the bachelor's and master's. You can accept it. Us, and we can also assist your documents for the September 23.
Okay, September of 2023, guys. So it means Ms. Krati mentioned earlier that of course they have this limited slot only per course or per program. That's why we're encouraging everyone, if you are really planning to study in Crandall University, or if you wanted to study in Canada, you have to start your application now. Okay, so that we can check your documents.
Technically, if we talk about we don't have enough time. We have proper time to start your application, start preparing yourself for the IELTS, start preparing for yourself for the fund arrangement and submitting your, make ready your documents for submitting your study permit through the visa center. So we have, a proper time to go step by step. And Joanne, that it takes a time,
Yeah.
Visa
So the
takes
right time
time.
for them to start their application is now. Okay, or as soon as possible. Okay, I have here a very interesting question from Leros. He said, "Is there a scholarship program if I take a graduate course?"
We have undergrads scholarship for only Christian students, as I told you, but we don't have it for the graduate programs, because you see the yearly fees is really budgeted. It's only 17,900 CAD, including the textbooks and the medical insurances.
And then they will get 40,000 Canadian dollar for scholarship. That's a beautiful life waiting for them in Crandall, if ever. Okay, another question from Mohammed. Is there an opportunity to study bachelor in software engineering?
It is in Canada, but not with us. So that question you can take.
Okay, but Ms. Krati, for Sir Mohammed, can you recommend any course that can be like related to that course that for the meantime he can actually take?
So we have so many students who are coming from different background, but if they go for our master's program, which is related to the advanced MBA and the industrial skill and training and the entrepreneurship, marketing, HR, sales, what they do, they club their existing profile and their international degree together, and they are getting good hikes in their current opportunities in their careers, in their jobs.
Yeah, correct. Because the more skills they have, the better opportunity for them to be hired.
Yes, and also they got the international advanced degree. So what is your existing qualities and the work experience? You are just boosting up to the next level into the Canadian market. That's how you have to treat it. So you are not changing your field. If you are from software engineering or lawyer or professor or nurse or doctor, because we have so many from the different backgrounds. We have engineers, we have BTech guys, we have chartered accountant, we have computer applications guys, and those students, we have hardware engineers. So those students, what they did, they just completed their masters with us, and they will get the find in their those hardware industries, where they can gradually get the more hike as compared to normal bachelor's guy, because they have an international advanced degree where they can get the managerial level aspects also, and they can become a manager so sooner, because masters can be done by any field, and it's good if you are completing through your management related degrees.
Okay, maybe just a last question. Sorry, I mentioned that was my last question already. Let's just talk about the cost of living, because we understand that they will just be studying 2 days in a week, and we have this good news that all students or international students in Canada can actually enjoy 40 hours of work per week. And then, but the question is, how about the cost of living, Ms. Krati, inside?
So on campus, to be very upfront, on campus is $1,000 to $1,200 per month, but off campus it's just $500 to $700 per month, including your utility bills, and that we assist. And for the master category students, because they have only 2 to 4 days classes in a week, we always recommend them to go off campus live, and we will support them. We will have those contacts and connects locally for the sharing apartments, PGs, and hostels. We surely accommodate them, no problem. After getting their study permit to us, we will give them the orientation session, and we will discuss all these points and make them varieties of options where they can stay. And as per them, because before going leaving their home country, they have to be ready that where they are going to stay and what program they're looking, because these are the immigration questions, right? They will be asking on the,
because they were going to ask where they're going to stay. Of course, they were going to ask, the immigration officer will going to ask if where they were going to stay in Canada. So better that all the support that you need, guys, before you flying or going to Canada. Crandall University, especially Ms. Krati, will going to help you already assist you already of everything that you need once you entered Canada. So don't worry about that. She will be helping you guys. Don't worry, okay? So especially maybe some of our viewers are worried that I don't have any friend or relative in Canada. So I'm a little scared of them moving.
No. We have so many Philippine and Vietnamese communities over there, and they're living happily ever after. You know, they have their own culture, their own
Happily
cuisines,
ever after.
enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay.
The very interesting question, Rose asking me that if I will take my family while studying, would that be possible? So you can definitely take them as independent after completing your 1 semester. That will be preferred, I think.
Oh, okay. All right. So thank you so much for that suggestion, Miss Krati then. Okay, so sir, to those who are still watching with us, and if you guys have a question about permanent residency, please stand by, okay? Because Aldrin from our Nueva Ecija branch will be joining us. So Miss Krati, again, thank you so much for your time
Thank you,
spending with us. Thank you so much, and hope to have another session with you again. Okay?
No problem, no problem. And out of this, if anybody, whosoever is listening me, you want me come again on board along with the visa center, guys, please, we can be available on Zoom, on Google Meets. Anytime
Correct.
you can just sit with me, we can have the cross verifications of your documentations, and we will assess your documents and we provide you the offer letter within 24 hours. That's our USP. And
Okay,
the
thank
visa
you so much.
center is our registered recruiter, so do not be afraid, and you can definitely go and talk to the visa counselor over there, and the study counselor, the student counselors over there, to the visa center team. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much. So that's Miss Krati, guys, Manager of Agent Relation of Crandall University in Canada. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Ayan guys, for sa mga viewers po natin, okay, ito na. So sa mga viewers po natin guys, ito na, this is the second half of our Facebook Live, and if you have questions, because we discussed already about